over here with Teofimo Lopez. How's everything doing?
Man, it was a great night. You know, I was wanting to talk to RIGONDEAUX. He's been over here in the hotel with us, and I was gonna tell him that, you know, to do a couple of things. What I saw right there, I really don't blame RIGONDEAUX that much, you know what I'm saying? Because his corner did a really bad job. Every round was the same round. There was no adjustments. If RIGONDEAUX would have stood strong on that left foot and fight tall with a double jab, left hand, he would have had a better chance of beating Lomachenko. What was happening was every time Lomachenko would jump in, he would try to smother his punches with his head. You can't do that in boxing. I mean, like I told him from the beginning, you cannot let Lomachenko come inside. Because once Lomachenko goes inside, you're done. It's over. You know what I'm saying? RIGONDEAUX needed to box Lomachenko. He needed to stand strong on the left foot. He needed to let go more of his left hand. But the only way you're gonna push Lomachenko back is by using a double jab, you know, or doubling up on everything that you're doing and then letting go of that left hand.
Do you think that because, you know, RIGONDEAUX was like hugging him and holding it, do you think that he felt
RIGONDEAUX wasn't hugging him.
Well, not really.
RIGONDEAUX, what was going on, it was like Lomachenko broke the inside. Once he started letting him come in, you can't stop nobody if your left foot is not strong because he's a southpaw.
Yeah, definitely.
You got to keep that left foot strong to not let Lomachenko come in because he had more leverage. You understand? And that was the mistake that he made the whole night, and nobody made an adapt to Lomachenko's style. I blame the corner because RIGONDEAUX is a great fighter, but I blame the corner. The corner did not do their job today. They didn't make adjustments. I mean, every round was the same. Every round was the same.
I'm pretty sure that all the fans there are kind of disappointed because they were expecting a little bit more from RIGONDEAUX, but I guess he couldn't figure out like how to, you know, face this opponent. Like,
not only that too, you know, Rigo came out with two-weight divisions. He fights at 122, 126. Lomachenko was the stronger fighter. And the only chance, like I said, man, everything is about footwork. The only chance RIGONDEAUX had was to keep that left foot very strong, solid. You know, stand tall. You know, wait for him, counter him, double jabs, left hand, straight in the middle. It didn't happen. It wasn't working for him. And I seen RIGONDEAUX fight before, and one of his best technique is that left hand, you know, and he can crack with that left hand. Today I didn't see that. It was a very disappointing fight. You know, I hope he just recovers from this. I would love for him to change his corner, you know, and if not, just to give it up. You know, he's 37 years old. He did a lot in the sport, and you know, he's a great fighter. But I think it's time for him to let it go.
Let's talk about heavyweight champions. Yesterday we have a tremendous knockout by Ortiz versus Marks. How do you think that is going to happen now, Ortiz versus Wilder, or is going to be Wilder versus Anthony Joshua? What do you think about it?
I think it's going to take a while for Wilder to fight Joshua, being that he's just like, you know, he's the heavyweight champion. I think Wilder might need a warm-up with, you know, with King Kong. I mean, he fought on nobody. I mean, this guy had like what, seven losses, something like that. So to me, it didn't show nothing. I mean, everybody knows that, you know, Ortiz, every time he's in the inside and he let go of his right hand, it's monstrous. You know what I'm saying? It's a totally different fighter. Wilder's more taller, got a longer reach. He stays in the outside. So it's going to be a very difficult fight for Ortiz. But I think Ortiz could, you know, he could adapt to his fight. And if he gets into the inside like Lomachenko did today with RIGONDEAUX, he has a chance.
For 2018, we are supposed to see once again Triple G Canelo. How do you see that fight? It's going to be like, do you think Canelo or Triple G are going to come out?
I think Triple G will take that fight now. You know, I saw him losing the fight. I think he will make a little bit of more adjustments. He already felt Triple G's power. I don't think he's scared of it. and I think this time he will move more forward than, you know, just trying to back up and smother all his punches. So I really, in that second fight, I got Canelo winning.
Definitely. Well, thanks again. You know, I really appreciate it. And
Vamos Mexico, vamos Canelo.
Tell us about your son, when he's gonna fight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like everybody knows, the gold medalist from Rio that Top Rank signed was supposed to fight Steven Ortiz at in this fight right now, in this card right now in Madison Square Garden. They called me a day after Thanksgiving and asked me if I was willing to take the undefeated fighter Steven Ortiz, and I took the fight in 2 seconds. We did all the tests. We went and he had his AKG on Monday, eye test and everything, and Steven Ortiz people pulled out of the fight.
Wow.
So that's what's trying to tell you that a gold medalist from Russia, and he fought at 141 in Russia.
Look at that.
I mean, in the Olympics.
In the Olympics.
My son fought at 132. So the Russian is a bigger fight.
It's a lot of difference.
It's a big difference, right? And the guy was willing to fight him, but he wasn't willing to fight my son. We're taking over the game of boxing real soon. 2018 is our year, you know, and my son's gonna be the best fighter ever lived in this planet.
Thanks again, Teofimo Lopez, and really appreciate it.
And I ain't lying.
The best
and I ain't
for
lying.
Teofimo Lopez. New York is gonna be on the corner for Teofimo Lopez. Thanks again.
Thank you.